Hello guys, how are you? Good morning. Well, I was not able to film a lot during this month because I'm right now in my third semester of school and my semester is almost finished, so I wanted to film one day to remember this part of my life because we are right now in December 7 and I have 2 more weeks to go at this semester, and today it's Wednesday and I only have online classes today, but during the day I'm gonna show you some stuff that I have baked during my classes. And also I wanted to reflect a little bit in this video because it's almost the end of the year and I have not filmed a lot of videos. But the idea of these videos was to have a good year and try to be healthier and better. So about that, my original plan was to drop 10 pounds around this year, and I didn't got it, but at least I'm trying to be healthier. I'm focusing right now in just eating enough protein, and I try to eat 4 portions of veggies every day and 2 pieces of fruit. And about the workout, it changed a little bit because right now I'm only going to the gym 4 days a week, 2 days for leg day and 2 days for the upper body, and I incorporated one day of dancing class, like real dancing class, because it's close to my school. And other days I'm doing yoga on Saturdays, and I like my schedule right now because I'm doing a little bit of all the things I like to do. And with the pandemic, it was a little hard because you didn't have like real classes with real people. Everything was online, but it's nice to try it back again. These few months, I have been eating only lean protein and vegetables and plain carbs like pasta with nothing or rice with nothing, but I'm a little tired of that kind of strict diet, so I'm trying to be more relaxed about that, at least during the holidays. So that's why I'm eating a little bit of different stuff. First, I'm going to have a quiche. This quiche I made it at school. On Thursday, we have a class that I like, but not everyone likes because I'm in a baking postgraduate. So we do stuff like this about baking, but we also make savory dishes like soup, salads, or sometimes even meat, and they don't really like it, but I like it because I can eat some savory stuff around the week. And this is a spinach and goat cheese quiche. And to drink, I'm gonna have, here I have my coffee. I put it here to keep it warm around the day. And I'm drinking this one. This is café de olla. It's a blend of coffee with cinnamon and some piloncillo that it's like brown sugar but like in a whole piece. It's less processed. And this one I won it at college because at college at a Christmas event I won a box of Mexican candy. What was fun because it's interesting now. We are in Canada and we got like a lot of Mexican candies. We have, these ones are spicy, these are sweet. A lot of Mexican candy are spicy, but we also have cookies. These are chocolate cookies. And I have been eating some of them at dinner, but right now we're having this for breakfast. Also, I got a little thirsty, so I'm gonna drink some juice. I sometimes like to have juice in the morning, but I don't buy sugary juice because it's a lot of sugar and it's not very nutritious. So I prefer the diet juices, and I like this one. This is pineapple cranberry, and it's very tasty. I like also another one that it's grapefruit. If you like more citrus juices for the morning, like the orange juice, I recommend that one too. So I'm gonna finish my juice and later I'm gonna go to the gym. Today is leg day and after I'm gonna do some groceries because I need some protein and veggies. And I see you later. It's a little gloomy, but I came back. I'm gonna show you what I bought. First I bought this one. It's deli assortment and you have 3 different kinds of ham: turkey, pork, and chicken. And I like to mix them in my sandwiches, so I thought it was a good deal. And I like to buy the ones from Natural Selection, but I noticed these ones are cheaper, like 20 cents cheaper. These are from President Choice, but it's nice to save always because you can taste different ones in one same sandwich. For eating today, I'm gonna eat shrimps. I got this one, it's 200 grams and they look very nice. I also bought this one for Victor. He likes a lot the prosciutto, but I don't like it because one time I got intoxicated and it was really bad. For a week I was feeling terrible, so I don't eat it, but he likes it. So I bought it from him. Also some chicken. I always like to have these ones at home. It's chicken thighs without bones or skin, and it's nice just to have protein all the time. I bought Brussels sprouts. I have not eaten them in a long time, so I thought they would be nice too. I'm gonna roast them. If you roast them, they are pretty yummy. If you just boiled it, it's not that nice. But roasted Brussels sprouts, they are pretty yummy. And for some fruit, I bought these blackberries, and they are from Mexico. I'm from Mexico, so it's always interesting how the fruit comes to here, and it's always usually from Mexico. And I'm gonna cook my shrimps, and I see you later. For my shrimps, I just added 1 tablespoon of this one. This is a Vietnamese chili sauce I bought one time at Nathaniel Phillips Square in a Vietnamese fair, something like that. It was around June. And I also added some garlic with this tool. You can get it pretty small, and I'm gonna eat them with some lemon. And to deglaze all the flavors from the pan, I added a little bit of wine. This one was free because I got a coupon at the Lakeshore for the LCBO, and they were giving these wines. But it's also nice because Victor and I, we went to that winery 1 year ago around this season in Niagara Falls. So it's always nice to try it again because it was a really nice trip in which we saw different wineries and we had a really good time together. This time of Christmas, I also try to be mindful about every day. And for example, today we could bought some shrimps and we had a little bit of wine. But during the pandemic, Victor and I, we neither had a job, so we couldn't afford to buy like protein that much or even wine. We were buying, I don't know, like 2 bottles of wine per month. And we could only afford to buy like, I don't know, 1 kilogram of chicken for us both to all the week, and we were also eating like just rice and beans. So it's also nice to be reminded that we have a lot of blessings every day. So this is what I'm gonna eat today. I'm gonna finish the quiche because it was in the fridge for around a week because we made a lot. We made 1.5 kg for each one. So this is my last piece, and here are my shrimp. I'm gonna eat them with some mayo too. I roasted some Brussels sprouts and I'm gonna eat them with lemon and salt, and as you see, what I like is this brown part. When you roast any veggie, you get this nice color and it's a yummier meal. So I recommend you, if you don't like a lot veggies, you can try to roast them. I roasted these ones 25 minutes, but you can roast them until you see them like this, and you can leave them there as much as you want. I have now my computer and I'm gonna drink a little cup of coffee of the one I showed you in the morning, and I'm gonna edit some videos until 2. Oh look, this is nice. This is close to Prince Edward Island. We went there this summer and it was pretty nice, so it was a nice coincidence. And I have 1 hour to edit videos and I'm gonna have my class at 2. That one is like theory all around these cooking classes. In these cooking classes we have learned how to do preserves, which I like. We learn to do jams, but also savory stuff like pickles or onions in preserves, which it's also very useful because now in the winter months you can do, like me, I have a vegetable garden and I usually get more than I can use, so that way you can preserve them and eat them in different stuff. We also have been making soups, which I really love, and they teach you like the theory about the different flavors you can develop when you roast stuff or when you just blend them. Like for example, we made gazpacho, that it's a raw vegetable soup, and it's like different from a warm soup, and it's interesting to see that. But also they have been teaching us like to better make artisan bread, which is also interesting. So the theory class, it's sometimes more chemical because they show you also how to make sure your preserves are not going to get bad in several weeks. But it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna show you about that a little later. just finished my class. Now I'm gonna take a 15-minute break and then I'm gonna continue editing videos. Hi. Luckily I finished this video. This video is in my other channel, my Spanish channel. So if you want to look at it, it's from the time we went to Ottawa. This year we got the chance, luckily, to go to several places. We went to Ottawa, Prince Edward Island, Muskoka, and I believe that's it. If we can travel a little more this year, that would be a blessing, but we'll see. Yeah, I can recommend you that you travel or even do small stuff all around the year, but you need to plan it. Like, for example, this is the holidays. So you need to plan, oh, I have this weekend off, I'm gonna go skating, which we are gonna do probably this weekend with some friends, but you need to plan each activity you want to do. Because, for example, my husband for New Year last year, he gave me a present, the Game of Life. It's literally a game, and it's about a life you get to live. It sounds funny, but it's interesting because you are like a little doll, and each time you roll the dice, you get to do an activity or something happen in your life. And I got very reflective about that, because if you never do anything, then you don't live. And it's interesting because sometimes you get awkward cards, like you found a cat in your backyard and now you have a pet, or you got a demand from a lawyer or anything like that. And it's interesting that at the end you see if you had a good life or a boring life, depending of the elections you made. So yeah, I hope you have happy holidays this season, and I'm gonna continue uploading this video to YouTube. I have not played guitar in a long time, but I'm gonna do it now because I have a little bit of time, and I also gonna enjoy a little lollipop. I got these chupa chups at the holiday house from Netflix here in downtown, and it's interesting. These ones are usually from Mexico. Always had them in Mexico, so I don't know if they just like make a deal with a Mexican candy store or something, but it was nice to get it. And that house was really nice, and everything was free. They gave us cookies, donuts, hot chocolate. It was a good holiday event here at the city. This is how the chupa chup looks if you never ever had one. I don't know why it look like this. Maybe it's like broken or something, but they are really tasty. For dinner, I'm going to have a little bit of chicken. I made this chicken stew with a little bit of white wine and veggies. And I joined it with a little bit of pita chips that I made at school. And for dessert, I had a little pastry. It's called kungaman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I asked at school where it was from, but they told me they believe it's French. I don't know if we are all correct with that information, but it's like a cinnamon roll made with Danish pastry, and it's layered with some cinnamon and sugar, so it's kind of a cinnamon roll, but in a cupcake way. So that was my day, a very reflective day. Now that it's the holidays, it's almost Christmas, and I always like to be mindful in December because it's a very silent month with all the winter and the staying at home. So I try to be mindful about these days. I'm trying to enjoy the last days of my semester, enjoy the time with my husband, and I hope you too are well, that you are enjoying these times, and I recommend you to be a little reflective if you want, because it's another year have passed, and it's an opportunity to be present with ourselves and with the people that we love. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you soon next year.